Okay, we're up against another mace guy with exactly the same mace. He's got better gear on than we're currently wearing. Luckily, though, he is a hell of a lot slower than we are.
Performing the duties of his office.
Digby C. Caesar.
No.
Well, hey everybody, thanks for stopping by. I am Digby, this is Look It Up Lucarious, and today we are back in We Who Are About to Die for, yet again, hopefully, his retirement episode. Now, to that end, I actually did get a comment on the last video. Yeah, that is a thing that I completely forgot was a thing, and it is also a thing that we are about to go check out right now. I do know it's in here, and I'm pretty sure it was... Okay, yeah, it's this bit here. So you can actually trade gold for fame, and you can also trade fame and turn it into gold. Now that is going to help immensely, because it means we can actually go buy something really expensive, like Valkyrion here. Right, hold that thought. What do we got going on here? We've got our Maladorn, we have another Maladorn, and we have another Maladorn. Alright, I'm thinking we bought one of these in the last episode and we were intending to sell it anyway, so... Okay, let's repair the one we're holding. Let's take the backup one that's fully repaired and put that there. And then this one, I guess, we can just sell, right? Yeah, I mean, it's only 5 grand, but that's going to get us down to like 31,000. And as we established previously, we are technically wearing somewhere in the neighborhood of 20,000, which means we don't really need all that much. Now that definitely needs to be repaired again. Holy crap, yeah, that thing's almost dead. We could get like an emergency backup piece here, which I am half tempted to do. Okay, well anyway, the plan is we're going to cash in all of our fame, we're going to buy Valkyrion if we can, and if we can't, we're going to hold it, and then we're going to buy it after the next fight. But yeah, we're going to buy that, we're going to put it down in the repair slot, we're going to, if we have enough money left over, buy the iron scale arm plate, and then we're going to go kick some butt, take down a few names, come back here, and with any luck, we're going to retire. Now, as for the fame, how much can we actually spend here? Well, you know what, let's see if we can get around 100 grand. That's pretty bloody close, because we can always come back and do more if we wanted to. So if we spend 100 grand on fame, we're going to go from 20,000 bucks to 40,000 bucks. Oh, I like that. This 40,000 bucks is absolutely 100% enough to buy that. Okay, level 17 pit fight's probably the lowest thing on the board that's going to be incredibly easy. I mean, the 2v2 isn't exactly going to be a challenge either. This one's going to have an entourage in it. Okay, what are we talking? Level 18, level 17. Both of these are incredibly beatable. Well, you know what? We'll let the bets decide. So what do we got? 100% health? No. One surviving ally? I mean, maybe if he runs away and hides like the last guy did. This one, on the other hand, we have got 2 minutes we can do, 80 damage we can do, 100% health we can't, but you know what? We'll take the 2 minutes, we'll take the 80 damage, we'll hide that. Oh, crap, I forgot. I only had enough money for one bet, didn't I? That's fine, I took the high-paying one. Perfect. Okay, now, did I actually get an entourage this time? I know I have the entourage skill, and I think I hear people coming up behind me, but I'm not entirely certain. Alright, survey says I do have an entourage. Perfect. And they are immediately engaging with the enemy. So, purple guy, since you're already occupied, how about we have a chat with you? I was lined up on his head, and you knocked him over backwards, and you technically just saved his life. Teammate. And boop. I am not doing much damage. Oh crap, no, don't lose my friggin' mace. Yeah, dude, I need you to just drop dead as soon as possible. Oh, for God's sakes, really, Digby? Again? Okay, what is wrong with my range today? Don't you be booing me. Thank you for taking my kill. Okay, you know what? Maybe we'll have better luck with the slicey dicey guy. Go ahead, dude. Take a swing. I dare you. Thank you, and no. Boop, I said. Boop. Boop. There we go. That was a solid shot. That was a solid shot. And he killed him again. And we are back. It is week 40. We have got full health. We have got a reasonable amount of money. We've apparently got some weird disease. I feel like a bag of wet rocks. I'm going to lose 25% of my health anyway, and max stamina is capped at 80. Brilliant. You know what? I'm going to push to the edge and hope maybe something nice happens. I lost actually half of my health now, and I lost all my career management options, which I have a feeling is the one that's going to allow me to trade fame for cash. Brilliant. Alright, shop's unavailable, but you know what? That does not matter because... Oh, crap. Okay, so our $40,000 thingy is only worth 10 grand. And my chess piece is almost dead, so that's down to like 600 bucks. Okay, what do we got? I said, what, 30,000 bucks? We got 340, 2,000, 5,000, 15,000, 16, 19, 21, 264, 168. Okay, we're not going to be able to get out of it this time. Crap. And I tell you what, I'm going to hang on to this 9,000 gold thingy, and I'm going to hope that maybe, just maybe, it goes up in value after the next fight. And it's not going to make a lick of difference if I sell the fame or not, because we're not going to be able to get anything anyway. I can't get a dock, I can't do bloody anything. Okay, hopefully that's not going to completely screw us. We got a 1v1 that's a level 28. That is not great. The survival is not great. But the many v manys with hardly any armor and half health, not liking that at all. I hate to say it, but the level 28's looking like maybe the best bet. Because the survival's level 24. I mean, the money's really good, but we're not worried about money anyway, so... Alright, fine. What do we got for bets on it? Dismemberment, I know I can do. Win within a minute. You know what? If all goes well, I will be winning within a minute. Oh, please, dude. Just drop dead so I can get on with my life. And great, we're at the crappiest arena we could possibly be at. Gotta love doing this at close quarters. Okay, we're up against another mace guy with exactly the same mace. He's got better gear on than we're currently wearing. Luckily, though, he is a hell of a lot slower than we are. And boop, and boop. Have another boop. Have another boop. Let's get some stamina back. Take a breather. Thank you for that. And a boop, and dead. Okay, is your mace actually worth more than mine, I wonder? Mine's worth 3 grand. Yours is not. Okay, take mine back. Let's get the hell out of here. Alright, game, what do you say? How about no crappy debuffs this time, please, and thank you. No crappy debuffs, brilliant. Now that is actually worth 24 grand this time. Okay, so I'm starting to think maybe, just maybe, I should have held on to everything for 2 rounds instead of 1 before I sold it, and we probably could have retired like 3 episodes ago. Either way, this is pretty much all we need, so goodbye. And then we can... Actually, I'll put my chest piece back on for the moment. We do have the extra Melodor. We got the extra helmet. Now this is 5 grand. We only need 7. So you know what? Let's sell that off. Let's sell... You know what? Let's just sell that. Goodbye. And we are done. Alright, Look It Up Lucarius 2.0 is officially retired, and we have gotten a blacksmith's apprentice across the line. So we survived the Crucible, we tested our metal and tempered our strength, blah 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 blah. Our legacy is shop discounts are 25% more frequent. You know what? I will take it. Now, bring on the new guy. Ladies and gentlemen, meet Octorix Maximus. I'm assuming that's how it would be. Oh, well, crap. Alright, well, now I have a bit of a moral dilemma, but we'll get to that in a second. Anyway, Octorix here is a former soldier, which is a challenge level 3. I'm a retired soldier. I fought valiantly in many battles at the height of the Hanian expansion. I managed to escape an early grave. Years later, I've still got some of my skills, and I have chosen to revisit combat in the arena one last time to secure a solid retirement. Alright, well, I mean, that's a better plan than most millennials have, I guess. Alright, so we are starting with some past experience. We got some skills from our previous profession. We do have tools of the trade, so we've also got some extra starting equipment. Ooh, plus 20 health points. I absolutely love that. Minus 20 stamina, though. I don't like that. Minus 5% regen. I don't like that either. However, I think we can train that out if we focus on stamina above everything else. We also are starting with 1,500 gold. So we got 743 plus the 800 permanent bonus, and we've got another fame bonus as well. And technically we've also got like, what do we got, 12,000 gold in bonus money or something? Alright, well, we're lucky, which is always brilliant. I like the lucky trait. So randomized effects, we're not going to have as many bad results, which is a major plus. We're a born warrior, so we are starting out with like absolutely mad skills right off the bat. Now, Machismo. Oh, okay, so I'm not going to be wearing a chest piece, you know what? Just saves money in the end. And we're a little bit short, which means we are going to take slightly less damage, but weight is going to affect us a lot more. You know what? That doesn't marry very well with the stamina problem, but... I'm going to do minus 10% damage. Okay, well, hopefully the plus 20 skill will make up for that. Alright, well, I had actually promised a friend of mine that I was going to give the next guy a very specific nickname, and as much as I would love to call Octorix here Maximus, so I could use all of the Russell Crowe clips again...
My name is Maximus Decimus Meridius.
I am going to keep my promise, so, ladies and gentlemen, say hello to... Octorix Nibiru Maximus. I'm just going to call him Nibiru, it'll be a lot easier. Alright, now, really quick, we have got 2,000 fame. I am thinking we're going to spend 1,000 right away on the extra repair slot. Can't wear a chest piece, we're not going to have to worry about that. I'm actually half tempted to unlock another one of these as well, so we can have better shop rolls. So what do we got? We've got a rusty linoleum helm, that's 32%. We're starting with an axe, which I am not a big fan of. It does 14 damage, which isn't that terrible for a starting weapon, and we do actually have... I mean, it's kind of crappy armor, but we do at least have a full set of armor. And we've got a shield. So, out of curiosity, because we know we're going to be a lot better than everybody else, and we should be considerably faster than everybody else here right at the start. Okay, let's actually drop the shield. That's got us up to 75%. Well, what if we actually went in without a helmet for the first match as well? 77? I don't think I really like that all that much. Alright, that one's 18%. That one's only 12%. That's 2 weight, and that's 2 weight, so might as well just keep that. Yeah, I was thinking maybe we would just go in with, like, no armor or no anything. How heavy's our axe? Axe is 4, so that's not all that much anyway. What did we say? We had 77 versus 74. We might as well just go 74 and protect the head. We do have enough money for training, so really quick, let's go train up in Nope, that's in the skull. Yeah, we want stamina, and we want... Actually, I think I'm going to go for movement for the very first one. And hopefully we will have enough money left over to make our bet. We do. In fact, we could, now that we learned that in the last bit, we could actually... no, that's going to be in utility. I was going to say, we could trade in a little bit of fame and maybe get enough money to make 2 bets if we have to. I mean, it's really tempting. We don't need that much. We only need like $100, so... Okay, I guess we're as ready as we're ever going to be. Let's go see what we got for fights. 3v3 is easy peasy. I don't really want to spend 500 fame on the off chance I can turn it into cash. So you know what? Let's see if we can get out of this a little bit cheaper. Okay, we cannot. We do know it's a 1v1. I'm pretty sure... No, I don't know. I mean, we are incredibly weak at the moment. We could definitely win it within a minute. Public favor's out. 80% hit points is only going to net us an extra 500 gold. Okay, I think what we're going to do is we're going to take the mystery fight. We are going to place this bet. I'm going to hang on to the fame that I've got. And I'm going to save that and, like, bank it against the future. We're not going to worry about another bet. We're just going to go to work. We're going to have to hope that whatever these 2 things here are, they aren't too terrible. You know, like going in without a weapon, or you have to fight covered in molasses or something. But yeah, we're just going to dive in and hope for the best. Okay, there is a shield on the ground if we need it. And I had forgotten that the early career, you always start in the crappiest arenas. You know what? I've been complaining I wanted to change the scenery for weeks now. Bring it on. And of course, you are a terrible mace person. I hate mace people. Yeah, we're going to play a little bit methodical. Oh my god, I'm slow. Okay, hold that thought. Let's get backed up a little bit here. I am going to grab that, since we're not going to have any stamina anyway. Ow. I'm starting to feel like the win it in a minute deal might not happen. Holy crap, either I am ridiculously short, or that guy is ridiculously tall, and I think he might have just broken my neck. I kind of hope he didn't, but that was seriously weird. Yeah, no way are we winning this in a minute. Don't think I blocked that as much as I had hoped I was going to block that. And boop. And you know what? The more I'm looking at it, the more I'm thinking this Stretch Armstrong neck of mine might just be me. Alright, Digby, you know what? It is way more important to just win the fight than it is to win the bet. So, let's focus on survival. This 5 damage at a time thing is not going to cut it either. We have definitely got to upgrade our weapon. Say goodbye to your shield, dude. Hopefully that means goodbye to your head as well. No, don't pick it back up, you jerk. Okay, yeah, ow. I mean, we're doing quite well in the health department. And there you go, you lost your shield again, and now I'm going to close in on you, and I'm going to take you out, I hope. No, I'm not, because I'm going to run out of flippin' stamina again. Boop, I said. Boop. There, now you can't pick it up again. Deal with it. This is really weird being this slow. Boop. And... ow. I'll take that back too before you can pick it up. Okay, I'm really glad he dropped that mace. Or lost it, whatever happened. Okay, breathe deep. I cannot believe this has been 3 minutes of this freaking little slow dance here. We have gone from front row seats at AC/DC on an arena tour to basically being in the cheap seats at a recording of the Lawrence Welk show. Alright, give me a minute. I'll get him down eventually, I promise. And done. have got to get better stamina, and we have got to get a better weapon as soon as possible. Okay, we have officially ranked up the 1v1. Everything else is absolute garbage. And I tell you what, I am feeling the need for speed. So we need to get a much quicker weapon than 40. The first thing we're going to get is this thing here. It does 1 more damage than what we've currently got, but it is considerably faster. So yes, please, I will have that. And I'm not even going to keep that crap as a backup. That can just go. Now, we did actually not do too terrible with the shield. I mean, again, it's the difference between 70 and 76. You know what? Let's unlock another one of these over here as well. Of course you're going to give me a stupid shield. I mean, we could do a reroll and just see if we get an even better weapon. I'm basically going to spend all my money on stamina training and stuff anyway, so it's not really going to matter. What do we got? We've got a 60 speed, two-handed sword, which weighs 8, and our weapon is a 2. Our shield is a 12. Okay, that would eliminate the need for a shield basically forever. It also has plus 10 dashing on it, which is not as big a help as you would think because we don't do a lot of dashing. We got the clava. That doesn't weigh anything at all. It's got a huge amount of durability. The damage is pretty decent. Speed's really good. Okay, we got a meat cleaver and a two-handed sword. Oh, I just noticed the price on the two-handed sword. Never mind. Okay, we got a meat cleaver. So we got 16 damage, 156 durability, 60 speed versus 15 damage, 200 durability, and 55 speed. You know what? We're going to stick with what we've got, and let's just go spend the money somewhere else. Now, really quick before I forget, too. Oh, yeah, we're going to hire up because at 120, we want full health all the time. We are definitely going to do the training, and we are going to go stamina and movement again. So let's fluff those up. Now, we have got 3,000 and 3,000 for that one, and we definitely want that one. And then 5,000 for this one. So 8,000 gold, 3,000 fame, and we can take care of our medical problems forever. I'm starting to think these might be the 2 best perks to have, and I definitely want to get these every run if I can. Now, I don't think I said it out loud, but my retirement requirement is we need to get 100 grand up. So the more fame we have, we can turn around and sell that at the end too if we have to. I'm feeling like we might be in pretty good shape as far as a run goes. I mean, the stamina thing is going to be a major, sticking point for most of this, but the more fame we get, the better off we are. I'm happy with that. Okay, let's go take a quick look at the fights, and let's see what we get. Wow, we get hosed is what we get. You know what? 500 to reel everything? Yes, please. So we have got a 1v1. Me versus a pit barbarian. We're not going to take any durability damage. It's 2,500 gold. Or we can do a many v many. We just did 1v1, so that's already leveled up to 4. I mean, it's 400 less to do a many v many, but we can get a lot more kills in this one. I mean, it's 5v5. I feel like this might be pretty good here, because we can, duck out of the fight if we have to, and take a quick breather. Probably not get attacked too badly. Let's check out the beds. Okay, 1 survive an ally. Pretty good odds of that. 300 damage, 100, 200, 300, probably. Gonna take bloody forever, though. 4 kills is actually a bit of a stretch in a 5v5. Or, we can take the extra money for the 1v1. We can get a guaranteed dismemberment. 50% health I know we can do, and you know what? 80% favor we can also do. Alright, screw integrity. We're gonna go for the money. this is not the worst arena to be in, and I think I saw a meat cleaver or something else on the ground too, so we should have weapon options if we need them. Okay, not seeing a shield. Hello, you don't have a shield either, so I'm not going to worry about it. Everybody being taller than me is a bit disheartening, to be honest with you. As is my absolute inability to do any sort of significant damage to anyone. Ow. I mean, if you're just going to stand there and take it, my friend, I'm happy to give it to you. Okay, 5 at a pop is really ridiculous. I know the guitar is starting to look more and more appealing every second here. Alright, there we go. That was more of a crit. Am I just screwing up the range that badly? Okay, back off, get some stamina, wade in, and whack him in the melon and miss. Brilliant. So how many hits exactly can I get in a row with this thing? Let's just take a couple of swings and see. So we get 1, 2, maybe 3. Okay, 4 is definitely the limit. Once we hit 4, we are completely out of gas. Let's go leggies, because he's not wearing any leggy armor. And boop. No. Boop. Yeah, this dude is definitely a slow dancer here. Okay, I don't like you kicking me every 5 bloody seconds either there, chum. You want to cut that nonsense out, I will be grateful. And of course, stamina's a problem, and then we take a quick hit, but it's fine. Still got plenty of hit points left. I can't imagine he's got all that many left, though. Okay, 5, 6, 3. That's what, 14 damage? Say he started with 100. I'm gonna guess he's down to at least half. And boop. Minute 47 going already. Yeah, come at me with your friggin' weapon above your head and your middle exposed. Do that again. In fact, feel free to do that for the entire rest of the fight, brief though it may be. Oh, for God's sakes. You really cannot afford to miss when every swing is that valuable. And like a tree, down he goes. Alright, so I'm starting to think we are probably going to be quite a few more levels before we get the speed up anywhere near what I would consider to be usable. Okay, 1v1s are officially now getting out of hand. And everybody leveled up, and that's brilliant. Okay, so we do have a tournament coming up, or an elite fight rather, against the Owakan twins. If there's only 2 of them, I am incredibly tempted to do it, because we might need another character trait just to make up for the double hit of the stamina and the health thing there. Gee, throwing skill versus position heals? That's a silly question. Okay, this is the newly renovated bathhouse is under construction. We got volunteered to help. Be one of the largest monuments to luxury, blah 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 blah. Okay, I'm going to put my back into it. I'm going to try and stand out, and I'm going to hope that maybe, since we have the lucky perk, this is going to actually give us a little bit more stamina regen, or just stamina full stop. Holy crap, it worked. We got +8 max stamina. Yes, please. I will take that all day, every day, and twice on Tuesday. Thank you very much. Alright, really quick, let's take a look at the weapons here, because we could definitely use a better weapon. Ooh, this actually does a fair bit more damage. We can definitely afford it. Durability's decent, speed's decent, the weight slightly heavier than what we got, but I'm going to be 1,000,000 times more confident in this one. So you know what? I'm going to buy that. Yes, please. I'm going to sell this thing off for absolutely no money whatsoever. I kind of like that samurai sword vibe. And I'm starting to think, too, we might have to go for more of a speed build, at least in the early days. And maybe go in without, like, a helmet. I'm half tempted to go in without bracers or boots, too, if we can unlock enough of the slots. Because, yeah, I feel like the more gear we have on, the slower this guy is, and he's already slower than a cold turtle climbing a tree. Alright, well, we got Lick Up Licarius across the line to his retirement, and I am reasonably confident that we can also get Nibiru here across the line into his retirement. I have a sneaking feeling, though, it's going to take a while. And on that languid note, as always, I have been Digby, he has been Nibiru. We thank you guys for stopping by. Really hope you guys enjoyed this episode of We Who Are About to Die. And yeah, I hope to see you for the next one.